Okay, let's talk about something huge. How do you save a serious amount of money without, completely sacrificing everything that makes life fun? Today, we're going to build a system that actually works for you, not against you.
You've heard this a million times, right? It's the go-to line from every old-school financial guru. It sounds so simple, but honestly, it's just lazy advice. And today, we're going to pick apart exactly why it doesn't work for most real people.
Yeah, let's just call it what it is. It is terrible advice. Why? Because it focuses on these tiny little expenses that actually bring you joy while totally ignoring the bigger picture. It makes saving feel like a punishment, and that, my friends, is the absolute fastest way to give up. There's a much, much smarter way to do this. So why does that old advice just feel so bad? It's because it's built on this giant myth, the idea that the only way to save is to restrict yourself and cut out all the good stuff. That approach is just not sustainable. I mean, who wants to live a life that's all about what you can't have? And this brings us to the most important point of all. The real problem isn't that you bought a coffee. It's not that you went out to dinner. The problem is the mindset of sacrifice, this idea that you can't save money and enjoy your life at the same time. We have to completely flip that script. Okay, so let's build that better system. We're going to shift our thinking away from sacrifice and towards strategy. See, this isn't about being cheap, not at all. It's about being intentional. It's about you taking control and designing a financial life that actually reflects what you truly value. Just look at the difference here. It's like two totally different worlds. On the left, you've got the sacrifice mindset. Cut fun, track every single penny, always feel broke. But on the right, the intentional mindset, it's a game changer. You double down on what brings you joy. You automate your decisions, and you ruthlessly, and I mean ruthlessly, cut the stuff you don't even care about. You shift from focusing on limits to focusing on value. And that brings us to this core concept, value-based spending. It's exactly what it sounds like. You spend lavishly, go all out, on the things you absolutely love. But you get really, really aggressive about cutting costs on the things you couldn't care less about. It's all about making sure your money is actually buying you happiness. All right, so that's the philosophy. That's the big idea. But how do we actually do it? Let's get practical. I'm going to give you a few super powerful, super simple tools and systems that do all the heavy lifting for you, so you can just get on with your life. So, first things first, we have to ask this question. Seriously, take a second and think about it. Most of us have these little money leaks, cash just seeping out of our accounts in places we don't even notice, or frankly, don't even care about. These are first targets.
Here are 3 super quick wins to plug those leaks right now. First, the subscription audit. Go through your bank statement and cancel every single subscription you don't actively use. You'll be shocked. Second, the annual insurance haggle. Once a year, call your car and home insurance providers and just ask, "Can you give me a better deal?" It works. And third, the gift card trick. If you know you're going to shop somewhere, buy a discounted gift card for it online first. It's like free money.
All right, next up, the big one, the impulse buy. We've all been there, right? You're scrolling online, you see something, and you just feel like you have to have it right now. Well, there's a simple little system to defeat this that doesn't rely on pure willpower.
It's called the 72-hour rule, and it is brilliant. See something you want? Awesome. Add it to your online cart. And then just walk away. Close the tab. Wait 3 full days. If, after 72 hours, you've totally forgotten about it, well, you never really wanted it. If you still want it, great. Buy it, guilt-free. And here's the best part. A lot of the time, the website will email you a discount code during those 3 days to try and lure you back. It's a total win-win. Okay, now for what I think is the single most powerful strategy in this entire explainer. Seriously, if you only do one thing, do this. This is the keystone that holds this entire system together. The whole goal is to make saving totally effortless, invisible, automatic. And the principle is so simple. Pay yourself first. What does that mean? It means the day your paycheck hits your bank account, you have an automatic transfer set up to move money directly into your savings. It's gone before you even see it, before you have a chance to think about spending it. And the magic is you just naturally adjust to living on whatever's left over. Out of sight, out of mind. And look, you don't have to start with some crazy intimidating number. How about this? Just $25 a week. That's it. That's probably less than you'd spend on a few of those lattes the old school gurus are always yelling about. But instead of sacrificing, we're just redirecting it automatically.
And this is where it gets really exciting. Look what happens when you just let that small automatic transfer do its thing. After 1 year, that's $1,300 you didn't have to think about. In 5 years, with a little investment growth, you're looking at around $7,500. And in 10 years, over $17,000 from $25 a week. That is the incredible power of consistency.
So we've covered the mindset shift, we've got the tools, and we've got the single most powerful habit, which is automation. Now, let's bring it all home and focus on how you can turn all of this information into one real, concrete action you can take, like today.
I really want you to remember this. This whole philosophy, this whole approach, it's not about shrinking your world or living a smaller life. It's the exact opposite. It's about being intentional so you can live a bigger life where it actually counts for you.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. What's the one luxury, the one thing, maybe it's a trip, a hobby, that daily coffee, that you absolutely refuse to give up? Figure out what that is, own it, and then use the tools we talked about today to cut costs everywhere else so you can afford to spend lavishly on that one thing, completely guilt-free.